Hello, my name is Bianco. In this video I will talk about the chest holster from the In the Pipe custom kydex holster company. We see here the information on the business card. Apparently they don't have currently a website. I found that holster on eBay. He had listed quite some different holsters in that style, different kydex colors for different brand of guns and different sizes. Usually chest rigs are not that easy to get, and I looked for quite a while for something that I did think I gonna like it, and in this case it sure did work out really well. So that's why I quick wanna make a video about it. I did ask him if he can make one in multicam camouflage kydex on the front and black on the back, plus the OD green straps and the size for the Glock 19 Moss, and of course he could do that. So we want to have a quick look how that item looks. So the front is, as I said, multicam kydex. Now the kydex that they used was a white kydex that they printed multicam on it, so you need to be careful if you want to have that about the white outline of the kydex. I did already dehorn that a little bit and put black marker, permanent marker on it to soften that up. So if you really want to have something that is absolute camouflage, you need to look on what base kydex that is printed. So the rest is a typical design. We have a back side in black that got molded, then the front part in camouflage, and then with eyelets put together. And now we don't have any adjustment of the tension on the trigger guard. It's a usual design that locks on the trigger guard. So that is a bit a negative, but the tension for getting the Glock in and out is really well adjusted from the factory, so that was not a problem at all. Then we have solid swivels made out of kydex, 3 pieces, same thickness of the kydex as for the holster. So you can adjust it with those eyelets. The strap below, some people want to have it more in the middle. I like it on top here, so the gun doesn't flap away from the chest too much. The sawing that he did is really well too. This swivel here is made out of metal, that D-ring. The buckles are really sturdy plastic too, so that shouldn't be that much of a problem. We have here the GSI brand buckle, for whatever that is worth it. And of course you can take the whole thing apart. It's just screwed on the holster, so if you want to set it up in a different way, that is possible too. So we see on the inside is the white kydex. The border I did already darken with a black marker. The straps are all adjustable. We have the parts here for adjusted. The straps were really long, so this is still set up for test, so it's quite long. As we see here, we can always cut the strap a bit more down and flame it off, so it won't fray off. Really nice in that regards. The same with the back part, has quite some leftover length as well. Now the part on the back is also with a metal swivel, and then the rest is made out of kydex, riveted. Looks pretty durable and sturdy. Now one drawback of the system, of the quality, was that the item was not well dehorned. so the corners were relative rough and yeah, I would not say sharp, but you felt it. And that was basically because he did not want that we see the white kydex on the camouflage print. I'm sure if that would have been made out of black plastic, black kydex, then that would be way easier to dehorn. So the sample that we see here, I did take it completely apart and dehorn it. Also the swivel parts, also the back part of the kydex. That's a detail that is often a bit overlooked in manufacturing such or similar holsters out of kydex. The rest is absolute great. I love it. Fit and finish, perfect, I would say. Absolute easy. Now a bit about the size of the gun. You can get that for a lot of different sizes of guns. It of course depends on what you need and how long you want to carry it. Like the Glock 19 MOS, that is for this holster here, that has fully loaded already a certain weight with it. So it's not too heavy and not too light, but you certainly feel it. So if you are new to chest holsters, it's maybe good to start out with a bit smaller gun to have it a bit easier on you for carry it. Like I have a second chest holster for the SIG 365 XL, and that is really easy to carry and to move around with it, especially if you do something or work with it. That works really well. But for the Glock 19 MOS, that is already on the heavy side, and of course many hunters and outdoors people use such kind of chest holsters in even bigger and heavier handguns. That is then for a different purpose, for hunting and all that. If you have a really heavy gun, of course it's less easy to carry than a lighter one. So think about it, what you really would like, and I would say go rather with a lighter gun. It's easier to carry that way too, especially for beginners. So that much about this custom handmade kydex holster. That is the review about that item.